I got skills with the rock.
And you be Austin like Steve Austin. Steady Fawcett, we cash her from hitting Mashburn.
On the break, you want me to take it? It's took with a left, right, it should. Look.
More steals than Ricky Hill from the Pac-10.
I ain't new to this, I give assists like a high school tutor. But who the hell said being a kid was easy? But ain't nothing going on but cash and me ballin'. But I guess they all is cause they hear a brother fallin'. Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright. Let's go back a few years to be exact. High school, the fools didn't know how to act. This ain't Joe's, the whole street treated me different. But I was good on the dribble like an infant. And it went all down the corner plan. And you see Berkeley, I was man. Every week, my name in the Campanelli. J. Kidd, kicking ass like Jim Kelly.
Yeah, Kendrick, like J. Kidd, we kicking ass like Jim Kelly.
Well, hold on. That doesn't bode that good because Jim Kelly kicked no ass in the Super Bowl. He got his ass
Don't worry about that, man. Just let it go.
You might not want to use Jim Kelly as a reference. You might not want to use Jim Kelly as a reference for kicking ass because he couldn't kick ass in the last game he played in.
Man, why you just let us cook, bro?
Just ask the Cowboys. Just ask the Cowboys. Ask the English Smith Detroit.
Let us cook, bro.
Just 52-17. Say it's different. Just say. Jim Kelly didn't even finish the game. He blew out his knee in that Super Bowl.
Let us cook, bro.
I'm just saying, man. They had to carry him off of this Super Bowl. Blew out his leg. But anyway, speaking of Jim Kelly blowing out his leg, the Mavericks finally blew out, I guess you can say a little bit, or separated from the Atlanta Hawks, 109-95 after a slow start. Mavericks picked up with a big second quarter and a big third quarter. Points were hard to come by in the fourth. A combined 30 points by both teams. Combined 30 points. Mavs outscoring the Hawks 16-14. Wow, what a barn burn that was in the fourth. But Mavs get the win. Great defense by the Mavs, by the way. Great defense in the second half. In the third, actually, great defense starting in the second. From the third to the fourth. After the Hawks scored 31 points in the first, Mavs held them 26 in the second, 24 in the third, and 14 in the fourth. So Mavs picked it up on the defensive end and get a big win. Improve to sole possession of fifth place with a 46-30 record. As we look now to tomorrow night with the Golden State Warriors, who are handling up on the Houston Rockets, who look like they're done as far as playoffs. And hopefully tonight can get a little gift from the Denver Nuggets if they can beat the Clippers tonight at home. Mavericks will pull in within 1 or 4 by the end of the night. So my lips to God ears. Hopefully. But Mavs win 109-95. Walt, any comments about tonight's game?
Yeah, man. Easy money. Felt like it was gonna do it. Hi, Mr. Hater Pants. You sound grumpy. That's from that's from Nessa.
Well,
apparently you out already.
Apparently you still are grumpy on this Thursday.
Yeah, she calling you out already.
I'm just saying. Apparently you still. Hey, young lady, I am wearing shorts now. If you're gonna call me grumpy, call me grumpy shorts. Okay, let's get it right. I'm wearing shorts. That's BK. They feel nice. Very comfortable.
Marquis say, is it true we can clinch to top 6 if Sacramento loses tonight? We already in the 5th place.
No, you can't clinch. You can't.
We can move to 4 though. We can move to 4.
You can't. No, you can't move to 4. You can move within one game of 4.
Yeah. That's right. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should say that. You're right.
You could have moved to 4 if you'd have handled up.
Come on, man. Man. I already know where you're going with that. Just let it go,
but you blew that opportunity. But you got a chance tomorrow night. Hey, no rest for the weary. You got to come out tomorrow night and handle up against the Warriors. You owe them one. the Warriors are playing as if right now they're playing. Let me get the score on that right quick before I get to the stats and facts right for you guys. The Golden State Warriors are up they're up 108 to 92. With 9:06 in the fourth. So yeah. So you got the Warriors. The Warriors are comfortable, winning comfortably. So we don't know what the status of their players. Maybe they may sit some guys. Who knows? But either way it goes, Mavericks got to get ready for tomorrow because it's gonna be another tough one. The Warriors are still fighting to get out of that 10th spot. Hey, let's get to the stats and facts for tonight's game.
Yeah, man. I'm happy that you eager to get to these stats and facts too, man.
Yeah, because they was bowling shoe ugly after that first quarter, but they picked it up. Okay, let's get.
I may even be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here.
Dear God, I'm here. I wish you wouldn't, though, but you are. Let's get to the stats and facts. Okay. Jeez, boy, that one was ugly. Ooh, that one was ugly, boy. I'm just telling the truth. I mean, anybody, listen. If you're in Hollywood now, you try to start up. If anybody ever tell you, oh, you can't make it in Hollywood because you don't have the certain look, you just fucking Whoopi Goldberg. What do you mean? I don't have the look. Look at that. But anyway, let's get to the stats and facts. Mavericks shoot 40% from the field, and the Atlanta Hawks also shoot 40% from the field.
Man,
Mavericks were 8.
Why you doing this to me earlier? Was that a public service announcement you just gave?
God.
Oh, my side hurt.
Okay. Let's continue. On the Mavericks.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. If that wasn't good enough with public service announcement, what Kendrick just told you, check this out.
I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is the roof.
It's the roof.
Yeah.
You want to go to Hollywood?
Okay, let's continue. Let's be serious. Let's
man.
continue. The Mavericks were 18 out of 40. The Mavericks were 18 out of 49 from the 3-point line. That's 37%. Also the Atlanta Hawks were 13 out of 38 for 34%. Free throws. The Mavericks were 15 out of 17 for 88%. The Atlanta Hawks were 14 out of 21 for 67%. Rebounds in favor of the Atlanta Hawks tonight, 56 to 53. Offensive rebounds were even up at 11 apiece. Assists, Atlanta Hawks had 21. The Mavericks had 20. Steals, both teams had 7. And blocks, the Mavericks had 7 blocks to the Atlanta Hawks 2. Total turnovers. Atlanta Hawks had 21 of those turnovers. The Mavericks only had 14. The Mavericks had 15 points off those 21 turnovers. The Atlanta Hawks only had 7 off the Mavericks' 14 turnovers. Fast break points, heavy for the Mavs, 19 to 10. Good job on that transition defense. Mavs been playing great transition defense the last month now, getting back on defense. Points in the paint, Mavericks had an edge there, 34 to 32. Let's get to the box score. Let's get to the Mavs. Let's get to the good guys. PJ Washington, he had himself a night, man. He was a plus 15, by the way.
3J back in the building.
Yeah, 3J's in the building, man. 19 points. He had 1 block, 1 steal. He's my Mavs player of the night tonight. Give him credit, man. He played. He won this game on both ends of the court. 19 points. He was a plus 15, like I said. He had 1 block, 1 steal. He had 3 assists. Had 8 boards in this night. But look, check this out. He was 5 of 8. Yes, 5 of 8 from 3-point land. He was 6 of 11 from the field total. 2 of 2 from the free throw line in 36 minutes. Big night by PJ Washington. Hopefully that is hopefully a room for something big to happen with his tenure here with the Mavs. He can score, but he's just been struggling. Hopefully that's a sign for good things to come. Derrick Jones Jr. 29 minutes, he had 14 points. He was a plus 13. He had 1 block, 1 steal. Also had 5 boards in the game. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3-point line, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. So he was aggressive tonight. Daniel Gafford only played 23 minutes. He was a plus 2, had 6 points, 3 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal, had a couple of blocks. Had a light night because he got in foul trouble most of the game, but didn't need him that much. I'm gonna tell you why. Kyrie Irving, 35 minutes. He had 26 points. He was a plus 7. Had a block in this game, had an assist, and had 5 boards. But Luka Doncic, 37 minutes. He had 25 points. Was a plus 21 in this game. Had 2 steals, had 8 assists, and 12 rebounds. He was 8 of 25, so not a great shooting night from Luka.
I was just getting ready to say that wasn't a good shooting night today.
But he was 6 out of 15. But most of his damage he did was in the third quarter. He got on a little 4 3-point heater in that third quarter to kind of separate the Mavs from the Hawks a little bit. But the guy who really plays a great all-the-way game himself, man, Maxi Cleveland. This may be his best game. Don't look at the stats. Just look how he affected. If you remember, just look how he affected everything around the court. He had 7 points. He was a plus 3. He had a block, had 2 assists, had 6 boards in this game. He's 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. Had a couple of free throws, made both of those. But the guy really was challenging everything at the rim tonight. Playing great open court defense, great defense at the rim. All around, a great game by Maxi. Proud of him. Did a great job tonight. That's why Dane Gafford didn't have to get that much run because Maxi was basically playing lights out tonight. Speaking of not playing yet, Tim Hardaway Jr. His daddy was in the building. He'd probably be ashamed of him right now if I'm about to read off these stats. Had 8 points. Had a turnover. Had a steal. Had 3 assists.
Hey, you gotta read all of them, man. You ain't gotta do all that, man.
Had 2 rebounds. The man was 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. Man. Did not attempt or shoot a free throw in 21 minutes. Had an incredible turnover where the guy just ripped him right in the open court. Just all around Tim Hardaway doing Tim Hardaway things. Moving on.
All because his daddy was in the crowd. You felt the need to do that.
His daddy said, if I wasn't hot right now, I'm gonna get hot tonight. But anyway, Dante Exum.
What up, Z-Mac?
What's up, Z-Mac? Dante Exum, 22 minutes. He had no points in the game. He was a minus 3. Did have a steal. Did have an assist. Had 5 boards. Wasn't good on the offense end, but he did play good perimeter defense. Also, Jaden Hardy had 6 minutes. 2 points. Also had 3 rebounds. But 2 of those minutes was in garbage time because those 4 minutes he had in the first half. He committed 2 and 1s on 3-point plays. Got him benched. So Jaden Hardy, better basketball IQ, young man. Speaking of basketball IQ, YMCA ready, aka Dwight Powell. 8 minutes, most of that in garbage time. Quinn Snyder had a smile on his face when Dwight went in the second half, though. He finished with 2 points. Also, you can say he actually scored 4 points. So he scored 2 points with the other team, but we won't talk about that. He was a plus 5. How the hell that happened? 3 rebounds in the game. He was 1 of 1. You can actually say he was 2 of 2 because he scored for the other team. He's actually 0 of 1 from the free throw line also. Also, we had Omax Prosper had a minute in the game, and AJ Lawson and Williams also had a minute in garbage time. Let's get down to the Atlanta Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, 37 minutes. Had 13 points, minus 16. He had 3 assists, had a steal, had 3 rebounds in the game. He was 3 of 10 from the field, 2 of 7 from the 3-point line. Thank God they didn't trade him. This dude can't shoot worth crap. Jaden Johnson, 36 minutes. He had 6 points, but look at this, Walt. He had 16 rebounds in this game. Man, he was all on that glass. Had 4 assists in the game, but he was a minus 11. Reason why he got Clint Capella, 29 minutes. He had 6 points. He was a minus 25 in this game. Had 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, but he had 13 rebounds himself in the game. Bogdanovic, who Walt said tried to fight his coach last night, looked like he was fighting the rim because he had an awful shooting night too. On 36 minutes, he was 6 of 15 from the field, 3 of 10 from the 3-point line. He finished with 17 points. He was a minus 19. 2 assists, 7 boards in this game. DeAndre Murray, 35 minutes. He also was fighting the rim. He was 6 of 17, 3 of 9 from the 3-point line, 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He had 16 points also. Finished up with 1 steal, 4 assists, and 5 boards. Some dude named Fernando, 19 minutes, 10 points. He was a plus 11 in this game. Had 1 steal, 2 assists, and 5 boards. Wesley Matthews, Wesley West, 23, 4 minutes. He had no points in the game. He was a plus 2. Gary Matthews, the other Matthews, the Matthews brother. Anyway, in 15 minutes, he had 14 points. Most of that's in the first half. He had a couple boards in this game. He was 5 of 6 from the field, 3 of 3 from 3. Some dude named Krejcik, 15 minutes. He had 4 points. He was a plus 2, 3 assists, and 2 boards. And Kobe Buffkin had 13 minutes in this game. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He also had 3 rebounds, had an assist, and had a steal. He was a plus 2 and had 9 points in this game. And that is your stats and facts of the game, brought to you me, myself, and I. And Walt contributed a little bit.
Yeah,
he's pushing buttons. Yeah, he's pushing buttons. He's pushing buttons.
I was here.
Somebody had to play. Somebody got to play the music.
Yeah. Somebody's got to do something. Yeah, man, just all around great night, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about tomorrow night. I'm feeling like we're gonna be in the 4th spot before this thing is over with, Kendrick. I'm feeling really confident about that.
Well, score update: the Denver Nuggets are early in the game are leading the Clippers 11-4.
Okay.
If anybody want to know that, you can watch the game on TNT.
Oh, okay. It's a TNT game.
Yes, national televised game, TNT game. Also, now the Denver Nuggets up 13-4.
Okay.
Let's get to the highlights.
Get to the highlights right here.
Yeah, a rowdy Mavs crowd there, and Mark Cuban.
Yeah, for
he was there also.
6 o'clock game.
Yeah, Mark Cuban was there also.
Easy. We know Dirk was there tonight.
Got off real sloppy.
Oh, well, there's Maxey with a 3.
You're a Mavs fan. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Maxey with a 3. Like I say, he had all around great game. Especially on the defense end. And that's Kai. Oh. Yeah, man, these Hawks, man, before then they won 6 out of 7. So they were a hot team coming in, man, including beating the Boston Celtics. There's Jaden Hardy, low basketball IQ.
Yeah, shout out to my friend Susan. She was at the game tonight.
Oh, what's up, Susan? Saw Mavs win tonight.
Very pretty lady. She is.
Well, if you want to flirt on your own time, you go ahead and do it.
I'm not flirting. I'm just saying. Hey. Just want to give her a shout out.
Okay. All right. And there's Jaden Hardy with a miss, but a putback in by PJ Washington. Like I said, big game for PJ. All around his best offensive game of these Mavs team, especially shooting the ball wise. Oh, there's another foul. Yeah, they got Jaden Hardy bench right there in the same quarter. Two.
You mean the bench that you were calling for?
Yeah.
You were calling for that bench.
Yeah, I was calling that. You can't listen, man. You can't commit 2 and ones on 3-point plays on 4-point plays, man. You can't do that. That's Luka. Oh, with the great Euro, you acknowledge them for not taking that 3. That's Kyrie taking his 3.
I was like, oh, he didn't settle. Oh, Kyrie, look out! Don't hurt.
And he got an and 1.
Oh man.
Yeah, bad defensive play by Kyrie. He tried to reach and he got on He got on Murray's hip and never got off of it.
Remember, this is the same Atlanta Hawks team that had a guy. Oh, was that for Pops? It's the same. This is the same Atlanta team that let a guy come off the bench in the Detroit game and give him 50 points.
Man, good grief.
Kid had Nessa says Kid has all the jokes in his post game. Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Okay. That's Kyrie with a post up. Kyrie again.
Oh, don't hurt him.
Kyrie going to the post up game. Kyrie
Hammer don't hurt him.
Kyrie does say he's a power forward in a point guard's body.
Well, he's the Batman on this team per Luka, and Luka's just the Robin.
If that's what you want, if that's how Luka wants to play it, then go ahead.
I'm just telling you what Luka said. So he's Robin.
I don't know if he knows American culture.
He does. Oh, okay, nice pass here.
This should have been a foul.
This
should have been a foul, but some chick and the referee.
Shout out to Jennifer. Shout out to Jennifer who's watching right now. She was at Boomer Jacks with Tovash the other night.
Hey, Jennifer, you're a better referee than that chick was calling this game tonight.
I think that's Fit Jen right there.
There was another foul that should have been called.
Hold on, Jones. That almost didn't look good.
He got fouled, and it wasn't called again. So, the refereeing crew we had wasn't it wasn't great.
Luka told Bogdanovich, "Fight this. You want to fight your coach? Come fight this. Come fight this step back." Ooh.
Step back. Yeah, this is that personal heater he got on when he was just he just exploded with his threes.
Oh, okay, Bogdanovich. Oh, was he talking noise to Luka?
I think he's still talking about his coach, but he's just looking at Luka.
Oh, and this is when you wanted to wipe Powell out of the game.
Yeah. And Coach Kidd obliged. He took him out immediately after that.
You said you had seen enough.
Yeah, YMCA ready.
J.
Yeah, man, he had to go on tonight, man. Hit about 60% of his threes tonight, man. I don't know what he had tomorrow night, but tonight he was on one tonight.
These hammer don't hurt him.
Yeah, Kyrie's rubbing his leg. I got a little concern right there. We already got Daniel Gafford out. Excuse me, not Daniel Gafford, and Derek Lively out with knee problems. We don't need
get well soon, Derek Lively.
Please, Derek. I'm looking at this camera right now. Please, for God's sake. Listen, we got guys passing the other guys on the other team for scores. Please get well soon. Jeez.
Did you know? Fun fact here from Tim McMahon: Mavs have held 5 of their last opponents under 100 points. Dallas did that only 3 times in the first 64 games. Way to go, Mavs!
Yeah, man. Shout to Sweeney, man. He's trying to keep his job.
You want Sweeney fired?
It wasn't just me. Our head coach was kind of hanging him out to dry on some post game interviews when Mavs cost him mail. So, it doesn't be.
Oh, okay, Bogdanovich. Oh,
underneath the arm. Good defense, just better offense. There's Luka. Oh, Mr. Dunk. Oh, get out the way. Get out the way.
Watch your head, boy. Watch your head, boy.
The Mavs. Yeah, this is a 3-pointer. The Mavs. Listen, the reason why this is a turnaround because the Mavs have somewhat solved their athletic.
3J in the building.
Solved their athletic problem. You got guys like PJ Washington, Derrick Jones Jr. And when you can get Green back, also, that's an athlete. Dante Exum got a little athleticism in him. But when you got those guys, and then you got Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively, the Mavs have solved their athletic problem. So they can now run routines when we saw 3 or 4 years ago, even last year, when teams would run on the Mavs. it didn't matter how bad those teams. Well, those teams knew we could run on the Mavs, and we knew it was church. And apparently, it's gonna be church for the Clippers because Kyrie's not. Because Kawhi's not playing tonight.
Oh man, he's out again. My God.
Come on, hey, that's not a shock. I mean, you can basically set your watch to it. So with Kawhi, hey,
Just saying, my God, he's out again.
Yeah, street clothes number 2.
He should be he back at number 1 at this point.
Oh yeah, because Anthony Davis, he's playing. AD's playing, so okay.
Kristaps Porzingis has played more games than Kawhi.
Come on, man. You gotta pull out Kristaps.
Yeah.
You gotta pull out Kristaps. You gotta pull out Kristaps.
He's played more games than Kawhi.
Yeah, man. Kawhi looking good in that little neck up sweater he got, man. Shout out to Kawhi. He dressed better. He actually dresses better.
Oh, there he is. He's definitely sitting on the bench.
Yeah, he need to fix his. He need to get a new cornrow game though. Them cornrows look like So 96.
Come on, man. What are you doing right now, bro?
Just saying it's So 96.
Come on, man.
Look
What are you
like he could be an extra on Boys in the Hood.
What? What?
Man, look at them cornrows, man. Who do these cornrows? Some woman from Watts or something. Who do them cornrows, man? You get a little design going, Kawhi, man. Why you got the basic cornrows? I mean,
Come on, man.
the basic
cornrows. You don't have time for that.
You got all that money. You got them basic cornrows.
Okay, let's look at the. Let's go over the standings here real quick.
Oh, we ain't got coach.
Not yet.
Okay. Let's go to the standings right quick.
Yeah, for the people in the back at home, let's go over the standings real quick.
I got you.
Pull them up here.
NBA.
Yeah, let's make Google search. Okay.
Standings. Okay. All right, let's go over them. You got to put it up on the screen? Okay.
Here we go. We got them on the screen.
As of now, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves tied with the Denver Nuggets at 53 and 23 apiece, but Denver holds the tiebreaker because they got a better division record than the Nuggets, also head to head. So if things will end today and Minnesota was tied with Denver, they will get the 1 seed over Denver because they got the head-to-head matchup as well as division and conference. So Minnesota's in the driver's seat to get that number 1 seed. Also, you got OKC sitting there at 3 at 52 and 24. You got the Clippers who are losing right now. We speak 25-8. They're probably going to drop to 47 and 29. So that put them within a game of the Mavericks for the 4 seed. Even though the Clippers have, now understand something, the Clippers have the tiebreak over the Mavericks. So for the Mavericks to get the 4 seed, the Mavericks going to have to finish 1 game better than the Clippers. But with the way if Kawhi's out, that may not be hard to do. So, you got the Mavericks sitting at 46 and 30. In the 5th spot, you got the Phoenix Suns, who've won 6 of their last 7. They're at 6, including beating the New Orleans Pelicans. Was that last night or a few nights before? So right. They're sitting at the 6th spot at 45 and 31. At the 7th spot, even though they're tied with Phoenix Suns hold the tiebreaker over them 2-1, but they play later on this season one more time. So New Orleans can even up that series head-to-head matchup. But they're also 45 and 31. Walt. Sacramento now in the 8th spot solely. They're at 44 and 32, which is interesting. Remember, this team was at 6 and now they're at 8th. They're missing a lot of key guys on their team. So, and right now they're half a game behind in front of the Lakers, who's sitting at 9th at 44 and 33. But the the saving grace for the Sacramento Kings walk is that they own the tiebreaker with the Los Angeles Lakers. So if all in all comes to pass and both these teams have the same record, the Kings will get the nod over the Lakers.
Man, Brandon Ingram went down and the Pelicans just fell off.
Yeah. And also Golden State, who won tonight, probably all in all have wrapped up that 10th spot. They're at 42-34. They're sitting at 10th because they beat the Houston Rockets, who since that 11-game winning streak have lost 3 straight. And they're at 38-38. Probably they're pretty much church. They still got an outside chance, but they're gonna probably need to win out and have a lot of help. And that's it for as far as the playoffs, because Utah, Memphis, and Portland and San Antonio all eliminated.
Let's take a look at the Mavs games real quick.
Let's go look at the schedule. I got you. Let me get to the Mavs schedule.
Okay, so right here we got Warriors on Friday, 7:30 tomorrow. We got an early game tomorrow. I thought it was a 9:00 game tomorrow.
No, it's here, but that's why the Mavericks play there to give them a. The Mavericks are in good standings there because they played the early game tonight. Actually, the Warriors played an hour later. So while the Mavs were finishing up there, the Warriors were still playing. So you get a little edge as far as an advantage as far as the back-to-back. The Warriors have to come here. They have to try, even though it's an hour away. As for Houston, or 45 minutes away from Houston and Dallas, but still they got to travel here. They played the later game, so you got the Warriors on tomorrow, probably 7:40 tip. Then on Sunday you got a matinee game. That's a 2:30.
Yeah, and join me and Kendrick live for double duty that day.
Yeah.
We'll have the Mavericks, and then we'll have the WrestleMania watch along.
Yeah, WrestleMania. Yeah, we'll go into we'll go into Mavs pregame, half post, and then once we're done with post, we'll probably be jumping right into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Right on that Sunday. So
yeah.
But the Rockets 2:30ish tip on Sunday, and then on Tuesday. Bad blood creeps in. We visit Charlotte Hornet and Grant Williams, the disgruntled who had a lot to say about his time in Dallas over this past week. We'll talk about that when that game comes up. A lot of TD was trying to share. I guess. You
know what? That's probably a game we can sit everybody because that's going to be an easy dub. We don't even need to play Luka and Kyrie for that game.
I trust nothing with Dwight Powell playing.
We get Dwight Powell licking his chops in that game. Say, man, I can get some run in this game. I get some run in this game. I know I can get some run. If I can't get no run in no other game, I can get some run.
But this will be on the front end of a back-to-back, because on next Wednesday, they're at Miami to play the Miami Heat. That'll be a 6:30 tip. And then on Friday,
I can't believe Friday we got to stick around for this.
Friday, back at home for the Detroit Pistons. Should be an easy one. And then on Sunday, that'll be another matinee. So we'll be back-to-back Sundays with matinee games. It'll be at OKC. Now, depending on if OKC, how they're seated, they could not play anybody. So the Mavs might need that game. They may not need that game. It'll be early, so I don't know if things will be decided as far as the Mavs concerned. But if it is, the Mavs may sit. And OKC may need the game, or both may need the game. So we'll find out as we go along if anybody be playing in that game. That'll be the last game of the season. But the Mavs did do something tonight. As I said, they clinched at least a 10th spot in the play-in. So if the Mavs were to lose out, the sky would fall. The Mavs just lose every game. They would have an 83rd game on the road. We know that at the 10th spot, playing the 9th. But hopefully that don't happen. If that does happen, fire everybody.
We're not losing, bro. We're not losing to D. I know 2 games we're not losing.
But
Little Matt Flynn, little whatever his name is, ain't finna drop 50 on us like he did Atlanta.
While we doing that, let me look at the Clippers right quick. Let me look at the Clippers schedule because that's the team we're trying to catch. That's the team we're trying to catch right now. Let me look at their schedule.
Right now it's not looking good. They're getting beat 29-13. So
29-13. Let's look at this Clippers schedule as we proceed. Okay. On Friday, looks like an easy one. Back at home against Denver. Against Utah. Dang, them tickets just as low as $17 for that game. hey, anybody in LA, if you want to see a basketball game for about $10, on Friday night's your night. The Jazz in town. I'm talking all my West Coast brothers and sisters. On Sunday the 7th, they back at home, a matinee game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. That'll be a little tougher opponent. And then this will tell a tale. Tuesday on the 9th at Phoenix. This will be a home and home. And then a back-to-back. They turn around and fly back to LA to play the Phoenix Suns on the 10th. So that'll be 2 big games. And then they'll finish up with Utah again, and then Houston, who will probably be eliminated, so we won't be playing for nothing. So yeah, Mavericks got opportunity, but you need the Nuggets to beat them. And you need the combination of them to lose both games to Phoenix and to Cleveland, because I doubt you're gonna get any help from Utah or Houston, because their season's probably gonna be done by then.
Good. Okay. Well, we do have we've got Coach right now, and apparently he had some funny stuff to say. So
let's hear from Coach.
From Coach to see.
When was it funny when Dwight Powell passed it to the other team and they scored?
Come on, man.
Or Jaden Hardy just fouling 3-point shooters all day long.
Come on, man. All right, man. Here goes Coach Kidd.
You have in PJ Washington and his growth since coming over?
Yeah, I think since he's been, when you talk about PJ being here, we've always trusted, and you can see that on both ends, offensively and defensively. We've always graded him on the defensive end. Understanding that he's going to get good looks. He can put the ball on the floor. His mid-range game is as good as anyone's. And so again, tonight, the bounce back for him being able to knock down the 3 for us helped us. And so we would love for him to do that every night, but we don't judge him on making threes. We love what he does for us on the defensive end.
Does this kind of game show he can be a third option in certain games?
Yeah, well, anyone can be the third option. We know we got the 1 and 2, and it's open for anyone to step into that third seat. And our 2 stars are going to create open looks for that, for not just PJ, but for DJ. I thought he was great being able to put the ball on the floor, drive it, make plays for his teammates, but also get to the rim. Those 2 have been incredible for us on the defensive end. And so tonight we were a little tired, first game back from a long road trip, but I thought the chemistry and trust was shown again. It wasn't pretty, but we did what we had to do, and that was to get the win.
How did you feel about the way? I mean, Luka obviously picks up 2 quick ones, but you guys hold the fort down while he's out, and then he goes kind of nuts in the second and third.
Yeah, I think that's why it's called the Mavericks. It's his team. I think Luka gets in foul trouble. This is a great scenario. Could happen in a big game. It can happen in the playoffs. Someone else has to step up. I thought bringing Kai back early. He takes the reins, and Exum and those guys fall into place and helped us get back in the game. And I thought the tempo was at a high. We just couldn't make shots there. Again, just stay in the course, trust. The ball's touching the paint. We tried to get out and run, but give the Hawks credit there early on. They were making threes. We tried to get them off the 3-point line, but they did a good job of making them. But this is a team, and being able as role players to pick up your stars like they did tonight, that's big.
How important is it to play your best basketball this time of year and with the playoffs about 10 days away? But also, is there fear that you don't want to peak too early as well?
It's a great question because you can ask that in December and January and peaking too early. But I understand playing your best basketball this time of the year, March, April, May, June, it gives you a chance to win a championship. And that's what we're playing for. Now, going through different scenarios in January or December, that's what the season's for, is to figure out and find out who you are. And that's what we've done. I think understand who we are. Again, holding a team under 100 points is big, and it just shows that our defense is at a high level. And again, we're creating the open shots, we just haven't made them. And so there is a theory. Once the playoff starts, we're going to make all those shots and continue to play that defense. So we'll see.
What do you think have been the biggest factors in the defensive turnaround over the last month and change?
Just understand what we're asking them to do. Again, I think I've said this before. Sometimes it just takes some time. But when you get two players like Gaff and PJ athletically, and then also they think about the defensive end too. And so being able to get those two and having those two start sets the tone for us. And then being able, again, having Derek Jones Jr., he's done that for us all season. And so to have those three out there to start puts us in a positive position on the defensive end.
Coach, I believe you all forced, 21 turnovers tonight. Obviously, rim protecting is huge, but just getting turnovers, how big is that for this team?
It's huge when we're not scoring. It was a beautiful fourth, 14-16. But just understanding if we're not making shots, we got to play the defensive end, and that's rebounding the ball, but also being able to get steals. And if we can get steals and get out and run and get some easy ones, that takes a little pressure off of our shooting.
What did you have of Kobe Buff game when he started?
I missed the first part, sorry.
Out of Kobe Buff game.
Yeah, I thought a young player, lefty, I thought he played well for him. He shot the three, the midi, he got to the basket. I think, again, he's a young, talented player for Atlanta. It was good tonight.
Jason, when you make a decision to do a coach's challenge, it's obviously for the betterment of the game, but do you ever see that return on investment energy-wise from your guys when they see that you're actively fighting for them?
Yeah, I'm actively fighting, but they are also challenging themselves. I think the league is going to change the rule that the players can just automatically make the challenge, so they can take the middleman out. That's just a joke. No, I am fighting every possession this time of the year, but every game is important, and so you want to make sure that you have a good chance of winning. But sometimes challenges are used a little bit differently. Even if you think you're going to lose one, especially if you don't want to take that group out, it could be used as a longer timeout. So there's a lot of different things that go into that. But I am fighting for those guys. But I also trust when they tell me if the ball is out or if they didn't foul, that I'm a rock with them. And so that there's a trust between player and coach.
Coach Kidd, with PJ Washington, you already asked about him, but over the last 6 games, he's shooting above 40% from downtown. How much does it help y'all when he's shooting at a high clip, when you know his value as a defender, but his value as a shooter as well?
Yeah, it makes the game easy, and if you can make the game easy, that's what we're trying to strive for. Luka and Kai, do the heavy lifting of creating the double teams or being able to find the open guy. And maybe if, since you guys are writing about his struggles, he probably took that a little personal, and it's helped. And it's just a joke too. But just understanding that he's important to us, and I've said this before. Timmy and PJ, we need them to be able to make shots. That's not pressure. That just makes the game simple and fun for the other guys because they're going to get double teamed. And Gaff didn't have his great game tonight at the rim, but again, for Gaff to be able to catch and finish just makes the game easy because those two are going to get double teamed.
Well, I guess he was right. Wasn't lying. He did have a lot of jokes in that post-game interview.
The problem was nobody really laughing. So Just what I'm saying. Yeah.
Jokes.
Anytime you got to tell somebody it was a joke, it probably wasn't a joke. It wasn't funny. But yeah, man. Yeah, this was a team win. You know, especially on the defense end, man. The Mavs were struggling as far as shooting the ball tonight. Only like 44%, but they locked in on defense. They made sure if they were struggling, that's what good teams do on the defense end. If you're struggling on offense end, a good defense team gonna make sure the other team struggles on offense end too, and they did that. PJ Washington was a beast tonight. Hope he can carry that momentum in tomorrow night and through the rest of the season, through the playoffs. He was right about other thing when other guys are struggling, other guys have to pick other guys up. That's what a team does. And it was a good team win, a gritty win. Like I said, you faced the Atlanta Hawk team that won 6 out of the last 7, including beating twice the record-wise the best team in basketball on consecutive nights. So this team was down 30 at one point to Boston and came back. So this team didn't go away, but the Mavericks held them off. They played good defense. Maxey was good. Also give shout out to Derrick Jones Jr. He was great on the defensive end. Hit some timely shots when the Mavs did it. Needed.
I like what he said about we found our identity. He's not lying there. The Mavericks have their identity now.
Yeah, aggressive. Yeah, man, this team is starting to play defense now. And if it starts to play defense, no offense comes and goes, but you never lose your identity on the defense end. If you can't score.
Remember last year he was like he was like, I don't know what you guys mean. Our offense is our defense.
Yeah, man, and real talk. If you know sports, I know people think defense is boring and stuff like that, and maybe some people it is, but trust me, it's a hopeless feeling when you can't stop anybody. When you have to be perfect on the offense end because you can't get stopped. It's a hopeless feeling. And now the Mavs can actually get consecutive stops. They can lock in on defense, and that means they're never going to be out of the game. They could have easily. I mean, listen. Let's think about it. The Golden State Warriors game. That's a game early in the season. Well, you know this. The Mavs probably got blown out of. It got down by 13. They would have probably got ran out the gym. But the defense kept them in the game, and even though they didn't win it, they had opportunities.
Clippers just went on a run.
Yeah, they had opportunities late in that game to get to get a win. They didn't, but because of the defense, had opportunities. That's all Coach Kidd is saying. Your defense, you play good defense. Your defense is going to always keep you in game, give you opportunities for your offense to come back around. Got anybody else at the podium?
Oh, we got tons of people at the podium there. Everybody's a blabbermouth tonight. You beat the Atlanta Hawks.
They do know they got to go to bed tonight because they got another game tomorrow.
Everybody's a chatterbox tonight. We got 3J.
Oh yeah. You got to put him on the
phone. Jay Washington is at the podium.
Yeah, man. I solved the problem. Y'all mistake me. I saw it. I took a trip to Utah. and solved that problem.
There he is. P found his Jay Washington.
Yeah, even faded him up.
Yeah.
So, man,
remember what Kobe said? Wednesday is the fade day.
Yeah, you got to look at certain type of way when you want to play for this team. You got to look a certain type of way.
Yeah. Well, here he goes.
PJ, y'all forced 21 turnovers tonight. Just talk to me about your defense tonight.
We wanted to be aggressive with them. Obviously, we felt like they're a great team. They won 6 out of the last 7. So we wanted to come in and protect home court coming off a loss in Golden State. So I think everybody bought into the defensive end, and we were connected and talked the whole game. So I think we did good on that end.
You made some big threes tonight during that 10-0 run at the end of the half, and then when they got within 10 points late in the fourth quarter, another big one to push it back to double digits. Talk about your confidence in those moments and how comfortable you've become in this offense.
My confidence has just been growing each and every game. Obviously, I've been in the gym working on my shot. So for me, it's just take it with confidence and just step into it and make sure my foot works right. So obviously, they went in tonight, but I mean, I'm not going to say they will go in every night. So for me, just trying to be consistent, doing the same thing with my footwork.
You guys haven't lost back-to-back games in a month. Can you speak on the resilience of this group?
being able to kind of bounce back?
I think it just shows our toughness, and for us, I mean, like I said, we had to come in and protect home court, so everybody was locked in and ready to play. And hats off to everybody. I mean, we stepped in and did everything we were supposed to do, and played like a team tonight.
You feel like you guys are playing your best ball right now, or on your way toward playing your best ball?
Yes, sir. I mean, I feel like we're in a good place. Everybody's buying in, everybody's playing together, and everybody's happy for each other. So it's great to be on a team like this, and I'm just excited.
PJ, first of all, how's it feel to be home after a long road trip that y'all had?
Man, so excited. I can't wait to go get my bed. So just happy to be back.
And then you hold the team under 100 points. What do you like defensively that you're seeing from yourself in this team?
I feel like we're buying in, especially on that end, just locking in the personnel, not letting guys get into a rhythm, and just trying to be aggressive on that end and be physical. I feel like our physicality is grown, and I feel like that's the reason why we're a lot better on defense.
How do you feel about now for you? You're going to be playing past game 82 for the first time.
Feels great. I mean, I just can't wait. I've been talking about it the whole time since I've been here, so I'm just excited to obviously get a taste of postseason play, and I just can't wait for it.
PJ, a few weeks ago during practice, you were telling us just you haven't seen this many in and outs in your life.
Yeah.
Starting to fall like 44% over the last 6 games. How much easier does it make the game for you when you're knocking down threes at a high rate?
The game just, I mean, it comes simple at that point. So for me, obviously Luka's been great passing the ball, and everybody else as well, and instilling confidence in me. So for me, just like I said earlier, just footwork and just taking the open ones. And credit to my teammates for trusting me.
Boy, what a difference a game makes.
Yeah, man. Listen. He seems to be getting comfortable. Listen. Shout out to Nico and the Mavs organization. 2 great trades. Both on both ends. You know, what they bring on the offense end, also what they bring on the defensive end.
You didn't want to give Mark Cuban any love?
No.
They got the 25% chump change.
Yeah, he's got 25% chump change. What they bring on the offensive end, you know, with Dirt, another rim runner, a guy who can catch the ball in traffic and dunk it with Daniel Gafford. Great hands. He also an underrated passer also. And with PJ, he's finding his 3-point shot, but he actually, unlike the recent 3-and-D guys over here, he actually, when you close out on him, he can dribble the ball and create offense. He also an underrated passer.
You heard Coach Kidd say he took that challenge. He saw the people was writing about him. Maybe he watched this post game show and saw we were calling him and probably said, "Hey, I cannot have the official Dallas Mavericks post game show talking about my three. I gotta get in there and work on my."
Well, he should not. Don't thank me. He should thank you because you're the one that was nicknamed No J. So so he should thank you for that. But PJ No J. But the Mavericks, ever since that losing streak they had when they lost that 3 in a row to Boston, Philly, and Indiana, the Mavericks have won 12 out of their last 14. So they got a 12-2 record. So the Mavericks are balling, man. Are one of the hottest teams in basketball, even though they lost last Tuesday. They've won 8 out of their last 9. So good win. On till tomorrow is gonna be a tough one because listen, even though this was a good win, it was against the Eastern Conference team. You're gonna need that one tomorrow because that's in your same conference. That matters. So you can get that win. That's good for playoff seeding. As the Clippers are up 39-37 with James Harden go for an and one. So yeah, that took a left turn there. But yeah, anyway, you're gonna need that one. You like I said, you're still up. You're up a game up on the Phoenix Suns, but you don't want to lose anymore this week. You don't want to lose it at all. Walt, you said something great about maybe it was a good thing to get that loss out the way. But with the like we were looking at the schedule, you're only up a game up on let me look at the back at the standings. You're only up a game up on the Suns and the and New Orleans, and 2 games up on Sacramento, and 2.5 up on the Lakers. And yes, no room for missteps. That's a big game. Just as much you need it just as much as the Warriors do. So you're at home, get some payback, get to 37 and 30. And just put pressure on the Clippers to happen to win out. Don't make it easy on them. Put pressure on the Clippers to happen to, hey, the Clippers, you got to win out. You got to win out if you want to keep that home court advantage. So because home court still is a possibility. You need the Denver Nuggets to get a win, but it's still a possibility. But you're going to have to play basically perfect basketball, I think, to do it. But we'll see.
All right, we got Junior.
Okay. AKA helicopter.
Oh, helicopter.
Yeah. That's what Falwell
Take
calls
flight.
helicopter.
Take flight.
That's what Falwell calls them, helicopter.
Oh, I didn't know Mark Falwell gave him that nickname. We just call him Junior over here.
I'm pretty sure Junior didn't know he gave him that name
either. Here goes Junior the helicopter.
Be every night, try to be disruptive on defense and get as many deflections and steals and block shots that we can, so we can go the other way and score the ball.
I see you looking at that box score sheet. What stands out to you the most?
I ain't really look at it that much, but shit, nice little glance. I don't know. I mean, we held them to shooting 34 from the 3. That's good. But I mean, I just like the way we played overall. Man, it was a close game in the first half, and then we kind of put our foot on their throat, man, and took it away.
Rise up for a dunk like you had there in the second half.
It's just another dunk for me. I mean, I told y'all before, that's probably not even close to my top 50. To be honest with you, that was a basic one-hand dunk.
Do you have to do any sort of recovery after a game when you dunk? Like, do you have to ice your hands? Is there certain lotion or what?
No. I don't know. The rim don't hurt me. I guess I don't dunk the ball that hard. I mean, I do, but no, I don't have no pain from dunking the ball, me personally.
Most people don't jump as high as you.
That's true.
Prince.
Yeah, that's true. I throw the ball in a lot too.
What happened on the alley-oop?
I didn't jump high enough. That was on me. I didn't think Kyle was gonna make me try to jump to my highest ability. So, next time I'm gonna get it. For sure. Next time I'm gonna get it.
You guys talk about it after?
Yeah. I'm gonna get it next time though.
So what's your vertical?
I don't know. I haven't checked my vert since I was in my senior year in high school. But yeah, I don't know yet. Yeah, I guess we gotta check that out.
What was it then?
Then it was a 43 or 44.
That was good to stand on.
Yeah. Like I said, when I'm down there and I get that 1-2 and take off, I don't really think it's many people that's gonna try to jump with me. If I'm in the air first, it's over.
From your perspective, what's been the catalyst that's made y'all's defense what it is now?
Like I said, we're getting a lot of turnovers, forcing a lot of turnovers, getting deflections, and just slowing their defense. I mean, slowing their offense down, keeping players in front of us, sliding our feet, and always being there to help one another. That's probably the most thing. You're just always there for each other.
Derek, both Kid and PJ talked about the team's chemistry and kind of the vibe of the team so far. How much fun is it to play with a group of guys when y'all are winning like this?
That's amazing. I mean, winning a game of basketball is always great, but the chemistry that we have together, the bond that we're building together is great. I mean, I love it. We all out there having fun and we're enjoying each other's success. That's the main thing. We all out there having fun and enjoying each other. So that's all I can say.
Well, these guys are having fun tonight, boy. Everybody just smiling and showing all 32 teeth. Coach Kid is cracking jokes, everything tonight.
Yeah, man. Interesting fact on PJ Washington. This is his highest scoring per game output in his career.
Really?
And people would think, well, it's 8.6, but so basically almost 9 points a game. But his previous high was 8.5 in Miami in 19 and 20. But yeah, he's also has that's the Luke and Kyrie effect. They draw so much, they give you opportunities to score. He also has his best 3-point percentage high. His previous high 3-point percentage was last year at 34% with Chicago. This year he's at 35%. So shooting a career best at 3-point percentage. And also this is the most minutes he's had it per game in his career at 23 minutes per game. So yeah, man, that's a tribute to his work ethic, and that's tribute to give Coach Carey credit, man, trusting him. It hasn't been, I hope it hasn't been lost on anyone since they inserted him and Daniel Gafford back in the starting lineup. The Mavericks basically have been 12-2. So I think this is the lineup they're going to stay with Josh Green, tough titties. Nobody wants to say they lost the job because of injury, but you kind of lost your job because of injury. So when he gets back, so yeah, it is what it is.
All right, man. So that's it for tonight. So tomorrow we'll be back again tomorrow for Mavs Warriors.
Yeah,
that ought to be good. Now Kendrick.
That'll be more high intensely right there.
I might need you to go ahead and throw it out there. You might need to pull it out for tomorrow.
The season?
Yep, the season might be on the line. The season might be on the line tomorrow.
Hold on. I would say this: if the Mavericks want to be comfortable as far as being in the actual playoffs, they better win tomorrow. Listen. The Golden State Warriors have no shot at being in the playoff. They're in the play-in. So whatever they do, they're gonna be like, you got to make sure you don't be in there with them. So if I was the Mavericks, I will do my damnedest to try to win this game tomorrow. You need to win that game,
or else
the season may be on the line. It may be on the line.
The season is on the line.
Only thing I think first, man, make sure them ribs is right.
Hey, man, if Coach Kidd messed this up, then maybe what he be doing cooking ribs for some barbecue joint. He may go so. Hey, next time we see Coach Kidd and next time we see Coach Kidd in October, he may be the new cook at Soul Man Barbecue up there on like.
Oh no, man! They need him. They need somebody. That's the worst barbecue I ever had in my life.
Coach, Coach, what you doing here?
Yeah.
Hey man, want them ribs right.
That barbecue so bad.
I may even be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here.
So that barbecue so bad. Whoopi Goldberg saying, "Damn, damn." What was that? Was that on Martin? Hold on, was that on Martin when he said every time some chick every time they say "damn," she said, It said who called me?
Yeah, for some reason everybody keeps saying "damn." Now that was Jamie Foxx.
That was Jamie Foxx said, "Who called me? Who said my name?"
Damn.
Damn. All right, man. Let's get on out of here, man.
All right, man. We'll be back tomorrow night, man. Until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, then we will see you around live tomorrow night. Hopefully, kids won't be watching that damn MSNBC tomorrow. We get you a pregame show.
Oh, yeah, man. I got to get Joe Reed some love, man. Joe Reed.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
My God. Don't do that. Don't do that.